The Movie Bar Podcast.
Welcome to the Movie Bar Podcast. Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Movie Bar Podcast. I'm John.
I'm Justin. He's going to try and cut that out.
Yeah, I'm Billy.
How you Uncle Fuckers doing this week?
You're the one who fucked your uncle fucker.
You funked your uncle yesterday.
I don't have an uncle. Oh yeah, I do. Wait a minute, hold on. I don't fuck him though. All right, housekeeping. What do you got?
Chicken Soup for the Soul. The owners of Redbox have filed for bankruptcy. That's another nail going into John's physical media coffin.
Yeah. Never used a red box.
I have, only because it was free on T-Mobile Tuesdays.
I've bought movies from Redbox, but they were like $3.50 each. So,
They've
but
been in a lot of things.
yeah, but yeah, that's a shame. That was a smart concept, but
Yeah, back when Blockbuster was a thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
But once Netflix came out, everybody started going that way.
But I mean, renting a movie for $1 instead of paying fucking, I don't know.
$10 for a digital rental.
Who knows? Maybe it'll make a comeback someday. 20
Well,
years from now.
they start paying off their debt.
Yeah.
Like Movie Pass 2.0.
No, thank you.
This time next year, we'll be watching the Red Box documentary.
All right. Next up, Martin Mull dies. Clue and Roseanne star was 80 years old.
Such a shame.
Yeah, this is one of those guys. He was always really funny.
Yeah.
And he was in a lot of things back in like the 80s and 90s. Yeah, even up until he was in Arrested Development too, wasn't he?
Yeah,
I believe so.
Hmm.
He's one of those guys that pops up and you're like, oh, hey, look, it's him.
Yeah.
Well, he just plays that character that kind of fits into everywhere.
Yeah, he's got
You
that.
know?
He had that look. The everyday guy look.
That every older guy.
Intellectual kind of.
Yeah.
I believe he was on The Ranch, too. I think he played the lawyer on The Ranch.
He might have.
Yeah. Well, in other sad news, Bill Cobbs has died at the age of 90. He roles in such films as Bodyguard and Air Bud and more. Another one of those background actors that you don't notice until, hey, they're gone now. What a shame.
Yeah, but most of the time he has like one or two lines in the movie that he just delivers so perfectly.
Yes. Well, condolences to their friends, family, and fans. They will be missed. And 2024 is racking them up. So,
That is time. Time wins
the way
all.
things go.
all right. Time for some new trailers. We got quite a few this week.
Yeah. Well, I didn't watch that last one, so I wouldn't put that in. I think that was submitted too late.
It
Just
was
saying.
submitted an hour beforehand.
Yeah, that's too late.
Well, then it'll be on next week's,
I
Billy.
haven't watched it. First one we have is Flight Risk. Mark Wahlberg, Topher Grace, and I don't know that lady's name.
Fucking Topher Grace is looking old as hell.
Well,
Did you see Mark
he
Wahlberg's
is.
hair in it?
Yeah,
Rocking
oh,
a
yeah.
chrome dome. Got
got
the old horseshoe.
That looks interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting concept.
Hitman on a air flight with a marshal.
I bet you it's a lot better than a Hitman's Bodyguard.
No, I doubt it.
Yeah.
It
I don't
was
know.
funny,
I
had a lot
liked
of
it.
action. You're just
Yeah.
weird and don't like good things.
Yeah, I enjoyed Hitman's
Nobody asked you.
Bodyguard.
Nobody asked you, Billy.
Yeah, well, you know what? Too bad. I'm going to tell you anyway.
Just another
You're gonna
person who
like
says
it.
you're wrong.
Yeah.
We each have our own taste, damn it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, sometimes yours is just terrible.
Yeah. Next up, we have My Old Ass.
Gee, I wonder why you got that one.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Hey, being the oldest here. Yeah.
Yeah,
The coming of age comedy. Young girl meets up with her middle-aged self, takes advice, and advice is given. And yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I'm
I do
sure
like
it will
Aubrey
be
Plaza.
good, but I am not a teenage girl, so not my cup of tea.
Yeah,
I also don't have any girls, so
none of us do.
Got to get on that, Justin.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, actually, if anyone should, it's you, John. You're young.
You're dumb.
Yep, you only got the one, too.
Yeah, so don't you, Billy? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but I'm old.
Well, to be fair, John only has the one he knows about.
Oh yeah,
There could be a few in Kansas.
it could be a Josephina running around somewhere.
Yeah, but you're married too, Billy, so that makes you a primer candidate.
You tell that to
Josefina,
Mickey.
Juana.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, but
I enjoy my testicles where they are. But we also have Here, starring Tom Hanks. So I was trying to explain this to my coworker who's 78. Because he's a Tom Hanks fan, and we were talking about a movie that I had watched over the weekend that I'll talk about later that he liked. And I said, oh, he's got a new one coming out. And it takes place from the same point of view the whole movie. And he's like, what? What the fuck does that mean? I said, no, it's
the camera's in the same spot.
Yeah, and you kind of see as time passes. Why the fuck would they do that? I don't know.
Because it's going to be heart-wrenching and it's going to win somebody an Oscar. That's why.
I said, just watch the trailer with me. So we watched the trailer and he goes, oh, it looks to me like the camera's in the same spot the whole movie. Bingo. But yeah, this looks good. I like how they have young Tom Hanks.
I don't know. That whole de-aging thing just makes everybody look fake.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely see this one.
That close-up of Robin Wright is just like...
It's Tom Hanks. You have to watch it. It's like a law.
I'll watch it once, but I didn't say I,
All right, then you would.
I don't like the de-aging thing because it makes everything look fake.
Well, that's each their own.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I wrote that when they come out because nobody does that. So Flight Risk comes out October 18th.
Where the hell that come from?
What?
I don't know this other trailer I'm supposed to read. I went through and watched them all today. I don't remember that one.
What, the front room?
Yeah.
And of course he gives that one. So I'll discuss the front room since you didn't watch it.
I just don't know. I went back to. Oh, did you give that the week before?
I don't think so.
Because I don't have a text for it.
Because I put them all in order the way I received them. Reverse order.
I never sent anything for the front room. I don't think.
I don't see it anywhere.
I was shocked when that was on there.
I went through and looked through the text messages today to make sure that I saw all of these.
Oh.
I got it from somewhere.
Well, it wasn't from me. I did watch Heretic, so we'll do with Heretic.
Okay.
Hugh Grant looking crazy. Crazy.
It's just a little crazy.
I'm okay with him picking on, the Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints people, though. I am A-okay with that.
Yeah, it kind of fits in with today's movie, too.
I will be perfectly honest with you. I am going to root for him throughout that movie. Those goddamn
I
people.
think most
knocking on
people
the
are.
goddamn door.
So I had seen something about this, and they were talking about blueberry pie, and I was like, "What the fuck does that have to do with anything?" And then when I watched the trailer, I realized he makes it seem like his wife is baking a blueberry pie, which is fucking genius, if you ask me. Oh yeah, my wife's here. She's making blueberry pie. So, but yeah, this looks pretty good.
Yep.
A lot of religious
Definitely wanna
tones
see it.
this week.
Yeah. Well,
A lot of evil comes from religion.
Yeah. So Billy, why don't you do the front room?
oh, last one. We got red
No, it's not
one.
the last one.
The
No,
front room.
you're supposed
Front
to do
room?
the front room. Yeah, if you've seen it. I haven't seen it.
Front
You watched
room.
the trailer for it?
Yeah.
There
It
you go.
looks creepy. Looks like
This
you
looks
guys
stupid.
yeah, kind of creepy, kind of
This
stupid.
old lady tries to take over this other baby and try to kick the mother out because she's black.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's just an old racist lady,
well,
daughter-in-law, and the baby, and yeah, she ends up throwing her like the old lady throws herself on a coffee table, saying like the daughter did it. One of those, and got this creepy look, just creepy. There you go, front row.
Sure.
Yeah.
and lastly,
Glad I didn't watch it.
lucky bastard.
You said you
And
didn't watch it.
I watched it. I watched them all. I went off of the list on the notes, not the fucking text messages.
No,
Yeah.
I go through the text message.
And lastly,
No.
shut
That's
the
why I know
fuck
where
up.
it is.
Shut up.
No,
Ah!
this is more fun.
What the fuck is that banging noise?
I don't know. I think a child just fell multiple times.
Lastly, the red one, Santa
No
Claus
screaming.
has been kidnapped. I
I've only
mean,
seen this before.
not with the rockin'.
We haven't seen Santa jacked.
Yeah.
Everybody needed a little bit of J.K. Simmons as
Yeah.
Santa. I mean,
How he hasn't played Santa yet is beyond me. Perfect for it. This looks interesting.
and it's good to know everybody was pissed off at The Rock the entire time they were filming it because he was late.
Oh, that's the movie?
It's that movie, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we were going to discuss 1992. We will discuss that next week, as there is quite a surprise in there for Justin that I didn't think he knew about.
I don't know about because I didn't watch it. It came
There you
in
go.
today, an hour before this, when I was making dinner and eating.
Well, all I'll say is somebody is back from the dead that we thought we already watched his last movie.
Oh, I saw that. I saw his name on the. Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of those, I think. Well, they often do. There's a few of them that they wind up coming out a couple of years after, just for editing purposes and all that.
Yeah.
Or if he didn't finish filming.
All right. What did we watch this week, Justin?
South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut.
Is that it?
Yep.
All right, Billy.
All I
What
had
was
time
on
for.
what was on Tubi this week?
Actually, a lot of it was through Voodoo or Fandango at home this week. But all right, started with Falling Down,
Mhm.
classic. Enter the Dragon, classic. Then I had to get back because I said I was gonna watch all the Hellraisers, and I had taken a couple weeks off of that. So this week I did Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth, which is okay for the Hellraisers. I watched Quarantine. Then I watched First Blood again for the umpteenth millionth time.
war. I start this war.
Then I watched Hellraiser 4 Bloodline, and the quality
Bloodline?
here. Yep. and the quality here starts going down into the toilet. Went to
Generally how it goes.
Yep, then Hellraiser 5 Inferno. And I watched Funhouse Massacre, which was was pretty good. Have you seen that one? Sure you have.
Yes.
No? It's pretty good. It's got a lot of gore. Then I watched A Quiet Place Day 1 in the theaters, which was all right. It was pretty good. If you've seen my YouTube short on it yet. Then I watched Jojo Rabbit, American History X, and Hellraiser 6 Hellseeker. Ugh. I still have a couple more of those to go, so pray for me. And then Enter the Ninja, because I love canon films and especially their ninja movies. Yeah, that's it.
I love how it just cut to Justin's video on the little screen. He looks so bored. Well, so I've had a week.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched Day of the Woman, which is I Spit on Your Grave, the original. I finally
you were going to
finished.
tell me it was some kind of feminist thing you had to watch for court-appointed reasons.
I watched Trigger Warning, the Jessica Alba action film from Netflix. Yeah, it was okay. I watched. Yeah,
I watched the trailer, and I couldn't.
she's only good in action if she's supported by other action stars, like Fantastic Four. You know. Then I watched the Footloose remake. I like that movie. Then I watched The Heat.
This guy thinks that The Hitman's Bodyguard was a bad movie. I like the Footloose remake.
Different taste. I'm getting soft in my old age. Then I watched Shrek. I got to finish the Shrek series. It just popped up as like coming up next, and I was like, oh shit, I haven't watched that in a while, so might as well. I watched Just Married. Yeah. I watched A Man Called Otto, starring Tom Hanks. Have you guys seen that?
No, it's on my list.
It's good. I wanted it when I grow up. I want to be him, or I want to be Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino. Then I watched Victor Crowley, just because. Why not? Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. I Spit on Your Grave, Deja Vu, which is a sequel to the original. And Halloween 2. And South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. So, are we ready for the feature presentation?
Once upon a time, a man drew a little mouse, and his animated vision enchanted children of all ages. This summer, that man will be spinning in his grave.
Oh my God, why?
Paramount Pictures and Warner Brothers present
Dude, sweet.
South Park,
This is gonna be the best movie ever. Hooray!
invading
Eric, did you just say the F word?
Did he say the S word?
Young man, did you just say the Q word? We have to get you children off of foul language.
your theater.
The machinery of the V-chip emits a small shock of electricity whenever an obscenity is uttered.
This summer,
You're late, Cartman. I had to ride my back here. My behind is killing me. You're behind? I have to stay behind because I get shocked if I say.
Kyle Broslovsky,
This is sweet.
Stan Marsh,
Where do they come up with this stuff?
Eric Cartman,
That movie has warped my fragile little mind.
Kenny McCormick, chef.
Have you ever heard of the Emancipation Proclamation?
I don't listen to hip-hop.
Satan.
Is sex the only thing that matters to you?
I love you.
And Big Gay Al.
You big silly.
On June 30th,
Throw the switch, Mr. Garrison.
Hey, I'm supposed to be anonymous.
it's not just another day in the park.
Son, we accidentally replaced your heart with a baked potato. You have about 3 seconds to live.
South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut.
Tell him we'll have punch and pie. We're not gonna have punch and pie. My bill will come if they think we have punch and pie. Ooh. We've got to see this movie, dude.
Presentation.
Yes.
Sure.
All right,
Go.
this week we are covering South Park, bigger, longer, uncut.
The way John likes it.
In this feature film based on the hit animated series, the third graders of South Park sneak into an R-rated film by ultra vulgar Canadian television personalities Terrence and Phillip, and emerge with an expanded vocabularies that leave their parents and teachers scandalized. When outraged Americans try to censor the film, the controversy becomes a call to war with Canada, and Terrence and Phillip end up on death row, only with their kids left to save them.
Yes, naturally, this was rated R. Runtime of 81 minutes. Release date June 30th, 1999. Directed by Trey Parker with a budget of 21 million USD. Just think about that budget these days. That's low. And then its box office, it pulled in 83.1 million US dollars. Its opening weekend, it debuted at number 4 with 11.3 million, behind Wild Wild West, Big Daddy, and Tarzan on opening weekend. Now, there was like a whole joke from Trey Parker and Matt Stone that a lot more, under 17s got into South Park by buying a ticket to go see Wild Wild West and sneaking in to South Park, and that's kind of been like an urban legend. I wouldn't have had to worry
because they
because I
could have
was
gotten one to
already over.
Tarzan or Wild Wild West and snuck in,
Yeah, exactly. Currently streaming on Paramount Plus as well as for purchase on all streaming sites.
Our cast of characters, and boy, howdy, is that a descriptor for this one. It's got Trey Parker as Stan Marsh, Eric Cartman, Satan, Mr. Garrison, Phillip, Randy Marsh, Mr. Mackey, Ned, and various other characters. Matt Stone as Kyle Broflovsky, Kenny McCormick, Saddam Hussein, Terrence, Gerald Broflovsky, Jimbo, and various other characters. Mary Kay Bergman as Leanne Cartman, Sheila Broflovsky, Sharon Marsh, Wendy Testaberger, Clitoris, and various other characters. Isaac Hayes as Chef, George Clooney as Dr. Gooch, Brent Spiner as Conan O'Brien, Minnie Driver as Brooke Shields, Dave Foley as the Baldwin brothers, and Mike Judge as Kenny's Goodbye. Oh, with Eric Idle as Dr. Bossknocker.
Okay. So we were fortunate enough to be at an age where we understood the humor when South Park came out.
Mhm.
Now, it said what? 21 million for a budget?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This was basically 3 episodes.
It was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder how much they would get per episode.
Well, I mean, back then, before they started doing all
It's a different
animated.
budgeting idea, though, because
Yeah.
you're looking at taking in money in a different way.
And the fact that when they first did this, they were all made of cardboard.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The
That
first
fir-
few seasons, yeah.
Yeah. And
I'm pretty sure the movie, though, is not.
Yeah.
no,
I'm pretty sure that's computer animated.
yeah. And so, of course, like every movie, it's got to have musical numbers and
Well,
Well,
South Park
I
is,
mean-
is a musical.
It's a music.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the songs in the movie. So we have Mountain Town,
Yep.
that's Kyle, right?
No, it's Stan.
And
Stan. I got him confused.
Oh.
I don't watch South Park all the time. Once in a blue moon. Don't fucking slap your head, Billy.
everybody should slap their head. It's okay.
And so Mountain Town, he talks about his lovely little town that he lives in, and and they're going to the movies and they're going to see Asses of Fire.
Yeah. Which has our favorite song, Uncle Faka.
No, that's not my favorite song in the movie.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, there's
he
one
likes
other one.
I'm
Okay.
super, thanks for asking.
No, it's Kyle's mom's song, right, John?
Yes.
Yes, I like Kyle's mom's song too.
So
That's definitely a 1A, 1B.
and then we have Wendy's song.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have It's Easy and
So the shit's like poo. Like bo poo poo. Hey, your poo is cold.
Yes, and we have Blame Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Blame Canada. Yes, yes.
Which,
I
of course.
Still love watching that video of Robin Williams doing that at the Oscars. That was great.
Then we have my favorite, Kyle's Mom is a Bitch. And I don't know why, but every time I see Cartman, I just think of my nephew Brantley. That just got fucked. There is one video where Mrs. Cartman takes Cartman to the doctor's, and the doctor's trying to give him a needle, and he's running around the room naked, squealing like a pig. And he's fucking chasing them in the hallways, and I'm like, oh my God, that is so fucking Brantley.
Oh God, poor kid.
And then we have
stab you one day while you're sleeping, and you're not gonna know why, but that was it.
I call him Cartman every time I see him. And then we have,
Well, that kid's gonna stab you when you're sleeping. You're gonna know why he did it.
Yeah. We have what would Brian Boitano do?
La Resistance up there.
The USO show.
I Could Change. Saddam Hussein's number.
Yeah.
I can change.
What if you remain a Sunday little butthole?
Big Gay Alice, the distractor. So, for these two guys, Matt Stone, Trey Parker, fucking geniuses.
Oh, yeah.
Like, to come up with I don't think I could come up with a fucking 30-minute episode of a show like this.
They have a fucking Broadway hit.
Yeah.
You have any idea how hard that is for people who make that their fucking dream?
Everything they touch.
These two fucking knuckleheads.
Yeah. The Book of Mormon Broadway show. Team America.
Yep.
Basketball.
Yes, I love basketball.
And fucking South Park.
Lesser known, Orgasmo.
Oh, I love that. That was great.
So
Cannibal the musical.
Yeah. So let's talk about these kids sneaking into the movie, hiring a fucking
the homeless bum.
The homeless bum to give him $10 so we can get that bottle of vodka.
Yes.
And the words they learned, donkey raping shit eater.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they brought Ike with them.
Well, they had to. Mom, he told Mom they were going to the park. He has to eat that.
Yep.
And the fact that he's like donkey raping shit eater.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun when little kids say swears.
It is.
It is, yeah.
So, of course, when they come back to the school, that's fucking classic.
What
no,
did you
well,
say?
Madness.
Yeah.
Well, first
exactly.
when they go to the ice skating rink or the ice pond, and Cartman's like, "I've seen the movie. Who wants to touch me?"
Touch me.
I said, "Who wants to touch me?"
Butters.
You know, these fucking kids, man. If we
That's
talk
how it
like
was, though.
we didn't talk like that.
How it was. Yes, you did.
No, we didn't. We were,
Yes, you did.
We were little angels.
Oh, we snuck into the R-rated film.
Okay. So this was what I was going to ask you guys.
Yeah.
Was there a movie from the time we say we were 10 to 16? What would be the movie you think would be considered the asses of fire of our time? Billy, I know you're a little bit older than us.
Huh.
I think for like me and Justin, I think that would have been Wild Things.
Wild Things.
So
Hey,
I would
yeah,
go to the
that-
movies with Chris Beninato all the time. And I remember his mom specifically saying, "Do not go see
no.
Wild Things."
No. There is another one, or at least maybe from my time. Natural Born Killers.
Okay, I could see that.
That movie was so vilified. It's kind of what, kind of made theaters really enforce the R rating in theaters. I mean, they always used to, but once that movie came out, if I remember correctly, there were these two teenagers down in like Texas or something, went on a huge crime rave, and Justin says he doesn't know what the hell just happened. He's frozen, and he just texted, so we lost Justin.
Okay.
Yeah, but well, anyway, and they blamed the movie for causing all this thing, and they were going to, have the government get involved, but the movie theaters stepped back and said, "Fine, okay, you know what? We can police ourselves. We can, enforce these ratings more."
Yeah.
So that kind of how it blew all over. But they were talking about charging theater owners and workers with, what was it there? Aiding the delinquency of a minor or some crap like that. Just because they let kids in the movie. Should we wait?
Yeah.
All right. I just remember that. That was like the big taboo movie.
Hold on. Stop. We're going to pause. See if you can join back in.
Hey!
Okay.
There he
you're back.
is. Okay, we don't need to pause.
So-
Let's keep it going.
So Billy was talking about Natural Born Killers as the movie of his time that was like, would be the Terrence and Phillip Asses of Fire of South Park. What do you think the movie was for our generation, like our time between 10 and like
South Park. Oh, between 10? 10? That's tough. 93?
between 93 and 96?
That was
Ace
Natural
Ventura.
Born Killers.
You think Ace Ventura's?
I don't know. That's the one that got most kids, that and Dumb and Dumber in the mass. Those trios had more kids walking around saying those lines. Other than that, it was like The Simpsons. It wasn't really a movie.
See, like what I would go to the movies almost every Friday night with Chris Beninato. And we'd see whatever new movie came out or whatever. And I just remember his mom specifically saying, "Do not go see Wild Things." And sure enough, my father bought the tickets and we went and saw Wild Things.
Well, I'm sure she thought it was worse than it really was.
Yeah. But
no, I mean, there was no movie that got kids in trouble for talk. I mean, that's kind of what The Simpsons did, and that's kind of what South Park did when it started.
Yeah.
kids in trouble for talking like that, but I wouldn't say there was a movie.
Well, I was just trying to think of something that maybe.
Then there was the video, the South Park video game.
Yeah, Hunter wants to play the new one.
The new ones are all right.
Yeah, not for Hunter
The
yet.
fractured butthole.
Yeah.
I got those. You can come over and play them.
I have them too.
Yep.
No. There's a newer one, Snow Day.
Yeah, it's Snow Day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard that sucked.
But
Wow.
he wants to watch this movie. So in typical South Park fashion, they kill Kenny off by lighting a fart on fire.
Yeah.
I'm still shocked we haven't fucking died trying to do that.
Me too. Honestly, me too.
Seems like something we would try.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw it in the South Park movie. But hospital scene, George Clooney.
Replace Kenny's heart with a baked potato.
It never gets any easier.
No, he's actually whistling fucking Uncle Fucker. Did you? I noticed that this time. But yeah, who's making a baked potato? I missed lunch. Okay, and then it explodes. So Kenny is going to heaven.
No,
to be
denied.
Sent down to hell.
My little boy go to hell.
And you see George Burns,
Mahatma Gandhi.
Hitler.
Yep.
And
everyone's favorite evil dictator,
Saddam
Hussein.
Who is?
Yeah, Satan.
You did that too well. You like to take it up there. Yeah, they that's definitely a story plot right there. Saddam and Satan in love.
I wonder how many times he watched that before he died. You know he heard about it.
How they haven't been killed between that and fucking Team America, Kim Jong-un.
Yeah. Oh, bringing all the stuff with the Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah.
Come on.
Touchy people.
Everyone's touchy.
So, of course, the parents are waging war against Canada. Because, of course, that's what you do. You blame Canada.
Yes. So what does Canada do? They bomb the Baldwins.
Motherfuckers.
What are you talking about?
I love the scene when they're having the conversation between Kyle's mom and the fucking prime minister.
Can I finish? Excuse me. Please, let me finish. I'd like to finish. Excuse me. Oh, I'm finished.
So, of course, they take Terrence and Phillip as prisoners, and they start a war, a draft, kind of. I like the V-chip idea.
Yes.
Remember when that was
big fluffy donkey dick?
It's okay, honey. Go ahead.
No, I don't say it. See, he's already learning.
Oh man, Cartman.
Yeah. Good thing that V-chip flopped though in real life. That would have sucked if it actually took off.
They didn't put it in kids though. They put it in fucking remote controls.
Yeah, no, they put it in TVs.
TVs.
Yeah.
Stupid. Nowadays, Fox just makes the whole screen go black. And they shut everything off for half a goddamn broadcast.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Well, that's Fox in there. First Amendment, baby! But we'll censor everything.
A few more weeks and they'll be on fucking US. A few more months will be on USA. But so Satan reveals that this is the seventh sign if their blood touches the soil, and he will rise to power again with his little boyfriend, Saddam. And I like how big of a feminine fucking Satan is. Remember when we used to just talk?
Wow, you do that really
That's
well.
really well.
When you do me from behind, are you imagining it's somebody else? Who it is, you big red ass?
Come on,
But-
it's not real.
But Kenny tries to warn the boys when they form their La Resistance. He scares the shit out of Cartman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we all see Kenny every day in our hearts and our minds and our souls. You know, every time my boss calls for a meeting, I ask if there's going to be punch and pie.
Yep.
He hasn't figured it out yet.
Free hat.
Exactly.
Nothing. We don't get shit. We had one this morning. We got yelled at again.
Oh.
Stop delivering the mail to the wrong places.
Well, I didn't get yelled at. I got asked why I was so quiet. I made him nervous. But
I can only shine my guns for so long is not a good answer to that.
But they have their meeting. They're gonna try to save Terrence and Philip. They need to meet up with this kid called the Mole and sneak Terrence and Philip off the stage while forming a distraction.
Fucking hit ghettos.
Yeah, fucking.
Did you think it was funny when my mom poked me in with a metal hanger when I'm still in the womb? That line is just so wrong.
The shit they fucking come up with.
Oh.
You gotta imagine how much of that stuff with how much they got in, like what they actually had to cut.
I wonder if there was any bonus features on that. I should have watched. I need to start doing that, checking the bonus features.
Oh yeah.
But so Satan's reading this book. Saddam is from Mars. Satan is from Venus. Ay.
Saddam does his little dance.
So let's talk USO show. So obviously we have all the characters have now been drafted. Operation Get Behind the Blackies. In full effect.
Operation Get a Shield. And all you guys, your Operation Get Behind the Blackies.
They got them fucking tied to the planes and the tanks.
That's so wrong.
So the USO show, we have was it Zippy or Skippy?
Yippee.
Zippy the flipping dog. Yippee,
yes.
Something like that.
The flipping dog, the 82nd Airborne loves Yippee.
Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder and her
and a ping pong ball trick.
I didn't miss a single one.
Yeah. And then the execution of Terrence and Philip.
But first,
they want
John's
big
favorite song.
Thanks
for asking. All things considered, I couldn't be better, I must say.
This is the guy that knows every fucking word.
Yes, it is.
I used to all the songs.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Cripple. But even the fact that you can't walk can't bring me down.
Oh, we're going to hell.
We just laughed at it.
Yeah.
I don't think Jesus makes that distinction.
They'll be driving the bus.
I don't know. He was marching with the fucking army in the movie.
Oh, talk about when they're using the Windows 98. Get me Bill Gates.
It should be faster.
Yes.
So they use Big Gale as a distraction for Cartman to turn off the electricity to the alarm. And of course, Kenny comes back to spook Cartman.
And he
Cartman does not turn off the alarm, and the mole
gets attacked by the fucking guard dogs.
Fucking guard dogs.
Fucking guard dogs. Fucking hate guard dogs.
And they continue on with the execution, only to be saved by some fat kid, which would be Cartman, and his electrical charged heat chip. And of course, what?
What?
You look like fucking Cartman like that, Billy.
He does love his cheesy poofs.
I do. Yes, I love my cheesy poofs.
So, but of course, during this time, Canada decides to bomb. Did they not expect Canada to fight back?
I don't know.
Generally, no.
They didn't really think this one through.
Yeah.
Well, towards the end of the movie now, blood of the innocent has been shed.
Yes, thanks to Sheila.
Yeah,
Bitch.
fucking, she's a bitch.
Goddamn Kyle's mom.
She's a big fat fucking bitch.
Yeah.
And the blood of the innocent has been shed. Satan and Saddam are up there killing everybody. Until Cartman starts fighting fire with fire.
Goes full Super Saiyan.
Yep. And fucking shooting thunderbolts out of his hands while swearing. I meant to write down every swear that he says.
There's a couple of them where he doesn't say a single swear, but they just sound like swears.
But according to the Guinness Book of World Records in 2001, this film is said to have the most profanity used in an animated film. The book cited a total of 399 swear words, including 146 uses of the word fuck, and along with 199 of offensive gestures and 221 acts of violence.
That seems low.
Our childhood was so great.
For a fucking animated movie, Billy? No way.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying I thought it was more.
No, well, that's fucking more than enough.
Again and count.
Mm.
I mean, Christ, he says bitch how many times in the song alone?
Mm-hmm. That's why I thought it was more. Thought it should have been more. But no. Okay. $3.99.
Well, so of course, after killing Saddam, Satan gives Kenny one wish. And he wishes everything was back to normal. And I believe this is the first time we see Kenny without his hood on.
Yes,
right?
it was. That was the whole big thing about the movie. It was the first time you see Kenny without his hood and you hear him speaking clearly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and everything is back to normal. And
Except
the love
Kenny
is
was actually dead for a while.
Yeah. But I mean, that was a running gag throughout the show, was he would die and the next week he would be back.
Yeah, and then they killed him off for a while and then he came back again.
Yeah. And that is South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut.
Yay!
All right. So the length, roughly about 3 episodes. I think it was perfect length. It goes by quick.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fits a lot of shit in.
It flows.
Now, would you guys consider these little specials they've been doing lately as sequels?
No.
No.
If it's not a sequel unless it comes out in the theater. And that's why I don't get that. It's been 25 years. How come they haven't released another movie in the theater?
You gotta have the right idea.
This one did 4 times its budget, practically.
Gotta have the right idea, though.
I know.
It's kind of hard to top that. And they've been working on other things. They had that musical.
Yeah.
They did come out with Team America a couple years after.
I can't wait to cover that one.
America.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the video of the eagle to that song? It's a video of an eagle walking, but it has
Just got the hand drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's like fucking that shit cracks me up. All right. Do we recommend South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut?
Of course.
Yes, of course.
Why wouldn't we? Well, I certainly think that this is very worthy of a 4.5 star. If not
That's
5.
exactly what I was saying. 4.5.
I gave it 4.
There's John with goddamn crappy opinions again.
Yeah, gotta bring down the whole mood, John. Jesus
you.
Christ.
He said he'd give it
What
like
the
a
hell,
2.
man.
IMDb gave it a 7.7. Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 80%. Letterboxd a 3.8. And next week,
IMDb and Letterboxd below. Stupid.
they all do. All critics suck. Next week, we'll be covering the 50th anniversary of one of the greatest of all time, Blazing Saddles. Yvonne Little, Gene Wilder.
And it's probably a good thing that John won't be able to speak during this episode because of his little procedure he's going in to have.
Why you put my business all out there?
That would definitely get us canceled.
Yeah.
Why you putting my business out there, you big bitch?
What?
Well,
you're not.
I will be here to monitor you two fuckers.
But you won't be able to talk.
Next,
I'll have.
it's gonna be fun.
John's gonna have his whiteboard.
Yeah, but he's not gonna write it in the right direction, so we're not gonna be able to read it anyway.
By the time he writes something, it'll be like 5 minutes later. We'll already have forgotten. Yeah. What?
See? I am so smart.
That was the right way, you asshole.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Yes, sir.
No, it wasn't. Look at it again. Ooh.
Oh, so if I
yourself, man.
So wait a minute. So if I read it,
you have to write it backwards.
No,
I did write it backwards.
Teaching science to Johnny Boy.
There you go.
Okay, so that's writing it the right way. Fuck you guys. I wrote it fucking backwards.
I love fucking with him.
I'm gonna be like that dude that used to be on. You can't say that on TV. That little fucking.
That we won't be able to see. That'd be fine.
Oh, you'll see it. Trust me, you'll see it.
And we'll
all right.
ignore it.
Yeah. Well, that's a wrap, folks. Thank you for joining us today.
But before we go, find us on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Podcasts, and where you're listening to this one right now.
And don't forget to follow us on social media to stay updated on future episodes and join the conversation. You can find us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at movie_bar_pod and at the Movie Bar Podcast on Facebook.
Until next time, keep the popcorn popping and the rails rolling, and we will see you next week on the Movie Bar Podcast.
Check your fucking face, Uncle Podcast. It's had to come up.
Take my balls.
Suck my balls.
Big
That's the guy's
floppy
name.
donkey dick.